Yeah, I'm coaching people all over the world doing all kinds of different things in their business that's totally unrelated to real estate development. I have people that I'm coaching in the development space, like with what you're doing. I have people that are other creating coaching and mentorship programs and things. And so the way it works is I've always been a coach and a mentor. That's what I learned early on is that, I don't know anything, right? That there's a lot of people out there that are way smarter than me, way more talented than me. So what I learned how to do was recruit, hire, train, lead, delegate, motivate the right people, put them in the right positions and coach them to success and allow them to do their job and develop myself as a leader. So instead of trying to be the expert at everything, what I did was I became an expert at leadership, motivation, delegation. I became a coach. So in
Got it.
all of my businesses, all of my real estate deals, everything I did, what I realized was I was just a coach and a mentor. That's what I was doing. And I learned from the clients that I work for, the employees that I hired. Like I didn't go to college, but my CFO had an MBA. And, so I learned from him and how to, financials and how to budget and accounting, how to raise capital, how to deal with banks, all that kind of stuff, everything that a CFO does. The president of my company, had advanced college degrees. So people that work for me had advanced degrees. So I would learn from them the things that I didn't learn by not. And so that's kind of how it all started. I just realized, in my career that that's really what I was. And all of the companies that I had, owned and started, I didn't run any of them day to day. I always had key individuals that I coached. So, a few years ago, I was at a networking meeting and I was talking to some people and one of the people said, "Hey, would you mentor me? Would you coach me?" And I said, "Well, I don't really do that as a business." They said, "Well, look, I'll pay you. I want to learn. I want to scale my business, and your time's valuable. Your knowledge is valuable." And so that's kind of where it all started. And I created my coaching and mentorship company there because I realized that there was a need out there for somebody like me with so much diverse experience and background. I've done so many different things in so many different industries, and it all kind of crosses over really well. And especially in the development space, I've got 20 something years of experience in knowing what to do, knowing what not to do, working in all kinds of different environments and different markets. So, there's a lot of information out there, but the understanding how to apply it and then having somebody there that you can bounce ideas off of to make sure that you don't step on a landmine, it's just invaluable. And what I've learned over the years and what my clients find out is, all it really takes is that one idea, that one thing that you don't know or you're not thinking about that can make all the difference in the world, that can make you millions and millions of dollars or can save you millions of dollars. And that usually, well, not usually, but that always comes out in mentorship sessions with people. There's always that one thing that they just didn't think of or realize or know that just makes a huge difference. And that's really all it takes.